My name is Kevin Jones. I'm here today to give a simple exercise program to work with my product, the Spinal Rejuvenator. I've been using this in spinal rehab now for several years with great results. I'm going to have a friend of mine, Coach Flores, a baseball coach. He's going to step in and help with the exercise program. Coach, you want to give me a hand here?
Sure.
Hey, thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate you being here. The first thing on the Rejuvenator is to get into a relaxed position. You sit on the end, and you'll find your comfort zone. You'll either have to move up or down, and your spine will be supported in a perfect resting position. You will find your comfort zone, and the Rejuvenator has a internal support system that fits your spine perfectly. A big part of using the Spinal Rejuvenator is simply breathing and relaxing, letting your skeleton get into its normal position or try to return to its normal position, particularly the spine. Once again, breathing is a big part of using the Spinal Rejuvenator. We're going to start with some simple overhead flexion movements. Okay, go ahead, some simple flexion extension movements. We're going to alternate one hand after the other, all the way down and all the way up. And because you're on the Spinal Rejuvenator, you're able to get more shoulder extension. At the same time the shoulder is extending, you're getting some pressure between the scapula and the rhomboid muscles, which help the scapula to rotate. Also, it's helping the thoracic spine resume its natural curve. On this next exercise, we're going to form a perfect triangle with putting the thumb and forefingers together, keeping all digits, all fingers together, and we're going to do an overhead motion just as we did with the individual arms are alternating. Go ahead, Coach. As you take your hands overhead, you blow out. Expel the air out of your lungs and go as far as possible. And go back. Breathing, once again, is a big part of this. As he goes out, he's blowing out. As he comes down, he's breathing in. You're getting increased amounts of oxygen to the blood now. Another fascinating point about the Spinal Rejuvenator is you get increased pulmonary flow because of the position you're resting in here. So he's getting rapid recuperation from activity or training. It's important for a coach with a team. This may help give them the edge to get them over the top. Okay, now we're going to do some exercises now, more for the lower back. Coach is going to do a little, just a bridge, raise up and down, several of those. And now we're going to go to a single leg bridge. We're going to alternate one leg, one side, then the other. Okay, now we're going to go back to that perfect resting position. The knees together, the feet about shoulder width. Continue on for some things for the lower spine. Actually, it's a cross body movement. We're going to take the left hand outside the right knee, and we're going to alternate back and forth, placing the hands firmly back on the table, on the mat, feet flat, and alternate and breathe. And now we're going to do a little farther with this exercise. We're going to reach the right hand well behind the left knee, all the way through, and pull the leg straight to you and gently straight across, without letting the hip rotate. Hand all the way through, gently to you, and straight across, and let off. I like 5 to 6 motions with each exercise. We're going to use the exercise ball. This is a 55 centimeter ball. Going to place it up under the legs, put the legs straight out, knees together. And then we'll squeeze the ball with the hamstring muscle and raise it up and down. And let the legs all the way out and go and breathe. Just let them relax. This motion is really, really great for relieving the lumbar spine as you use those deep hip flexors. And for some that cannot pick up the ball, they'll just try to pick it up and just pull on it a little and leave that leg out there and let it relax. Truly one of my favorite exercises for the Spinal Rejuvenator. Alright, and now we're going to use a stick. I'm going to take the hands about shoulder width. A little wider with the hands. There you go. And then overhead. One thing I like to do with the stick with a patient that has a little scoliosis is I like to hold on the stick and do a little pull with it. And pull and let off. And then I'll pull a little more and let off. The shoulders work good together. And that's good for that. And now we're going to use 2 5-pound weights. And we're going to alternate back and forth, one at a time. Full extension of the shoulder. And the resistance with this extra weight on here really helps to condition the muscles between the shoulder blades, the scapula, and open the thoracic spine up and condition those muscles to hold it and keep it in its natural curve position, which is being supported while he's doing the exercise. Very good. We're done.